Hi, One Forum News brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and your likes will be highly appreciated. We are going to the camp of Julius Malema in the EFF. This time it's not about politics, it's about the legal issue. It's about the court case. Yes, he's been on trial. Or Julius Malema himself, the great Julius Malema is on trial together with his bodyguard. And this is about the case of an allegedly, the discharge or illegal discharge of a firearm during an occasion or something that took place in 2018. Yes, that should tell you how far this incident took place. But don't be surprised. Some of us are not so surprised when it comes to things like this. When it comes to crime, crime has no expiry date. It can be something that you did 20 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago. Yes, once they have evidence to prosecute you on, the trial strictly have to take place as is happening now. So Julius Malema himself, the great Julius Malema, is on trial, yes. And those that are reading political meaning to it, that's your own business. But we will look at this strictly according to the law. Because as we understand as people, we know very well that once we bring ourselves, or all of us decide to practice democracy, what happens is there must be rule of law, and the same rule of law plays out to the benefit of everybody, or no matter who you are. Once you are against or you've done something that is against the law, you have to be brought strictly under the law for the law to take its action or course. So it doesn't matter who you are. Once you've done something that is against the law, you must be brought to court and for you to face trial if necessary. And that's exactly what is happening. The case may have passed some years back, but it has been revived. Some may say that it has been resurrected again. Yes, that is what we are seeing. So Julius Malema is on trial together with his bodyguard. And this incident took place in 2018, as I said already. It was something that took place when they were celebrating their 5th anniversary. We are talking about 5th anniversary for his party, the EFF. Yes, they celebrated the 10th anniversary not long ago. So the 5th anniversary, that's what we are talking about, in 2018. And this incident happened at a park or a stadium where they were having the occasion. So allegedly, the firearm was discharged, and the crowd of a lot of people were there before the firearm was discharged. So it has been found to be a crime, and he's on trial for it. But it's for the court to decide whether he's guilty or not guilty. And in cases like this, when you are a political figure, certain things happen like this. You have your political weight behind you, but when it comes to certain things, your people cannot go with you. That is why even in the court, he's only his deputy and some other people that were there right in the court. There will be some people outside the court, but not everybody will be permitted to enter the court. He's a man that commands a lot of people, or many people following him. But it comes to cases like this, he is facing the law alone. Yeah, that is the beauty of democracy. One pathetic or sad thing that his own followers are saying is, why is it that all of a sudden they are seeing him with a white bodyguard? This is not a surprise to some of us, because it's something that he has said himself, that he has people, or he's having people that serve as his bodyguard that are white. He doesn't discriminate aside when it comes to issues like that. Once the person can work for him, he's cool with it. That's why we are not surprised. That's why sometimes rolling smile at comment from some of his own supporters that, oh, this man is leading us saying that we are blacks, we are Africans, why all of a sudden he's having a bodyguard that is white? No, that is a man for you. That is what he chose to do, and that is what he decided to do. That is when it comes to politics. Mind the people that you follow. You can follow them, but use your brain also as you follow them, and do things right. Don't only follow them blindly. Yes, observe things, watch things, be very critical so that you know what you are into. But it's not a bad thing. South Africa is made up of both the white and the black. Nobody needed to be discriminated against, and he decided to have a bodyguard that is white. That's a plus to him. Maybe those are the people that can do the job, and those are the people that he trusts to protect him. But sadly, they are the ones that are facing the trial now when it comes to the discharge of that firearm that took place in 2018. Yes, so for those that are worried that, oh, he is being victimized or whatever, please relax. This is about the law. The law is no respecter of person. Once it's the one that will be found in this situation, let's allow the wheel of justice to grind slowly for a decision to be taken. It's only the court or the judge that can decide whether he's guilty or not guilty, but not us. We can run our commentary, but be cautious not to preempt or prejudge or prejudice what to come out of it. Some of us will not do that because we know and understand the law. We are not going to do that. But the point is, there is something that happened way back in 2018. Yes, it happened in 2018. It can even be as a result that they are now gathering information or gathering evidence or things like that to be able to prosecute the case to the final conclusion. That is why they did it that way. But one thing that is so interesting is, the one that is the expert, we are talking about the defense ballistic expert, we are talking about JC de Klerk. Yeah, some of us, based on the observations that we made about the political system of South Africa and the things that we hear Julius Malema himself see, And the things that Julius Malema himself say and do, mostly, we can say that he will not be so comfortable hearing the name like the de Klerk, but that is who the court, the expert that the court want to present things and findings and facts for them to take their decision. He cannot complain, he can't say anything about it. Names are names people may carry. He may have something about the old de Klerk, but this is a different de Klerk. Yes, that's the expert that the court wants to deal with. So he can't say anything. Those outside that are complaining, the man himself is not complaining. Yeah, he's the one in the soup, or he's the one that is facing the trial. That is how the beauty of democracy. No matter what you say, that is where he's finding some. That is why when you're a leader, all the time you have to be very careful and be very responsible. It could be that something happened that day, or something may not have happened that day, but it's for the court to decide. So all of us, let's abide by the court. Those that want to support him, support him. Those that don't want to support him, please stay in your corner. But let's observe and watch everything. We'll monitor everything and bring you the best. But this speaks about how, when you are in politics, you have to be very careful. Always, as a leader, you have to be very careful not to be found guilty or bad in the sight of the law. Because the law is law. Once we decide and just concluded that we'll be with democracy, this is how it's going to be. Nobody is above the law. So Julius Malema, this is your time. Just get good lawyers to defend you. At the end, let's see what will happen. Whether guilty or not guilty, the court will be the final arbiter. We wish all the best to both the judges. If it's one judge, we wish both the best to the judge, as well as the lawyers, the defense, and the prosecuting lawyers. Please do decent work, good work, so that justice can be served and the right things will be done, so that more trust will be in the judiciary of South Africa. That's what we pray for, because the judiciary is the last institution that we all hope and trust when it comes to the arms of government. Yes, that is the last one to uphold the principles of the law. So let the law work, let justice be served, so that at the end, everybody will be cool with it, whether guilty or not guilty. Please, for more about things and stories like this, kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News, for the best when it comes to security and anything about crime, as well as politics of Africa and historical antecedents. We'll be here to analyze and bring you the best. Your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. Thank you so much. South Africa all the way. Thank you so much.